Hello, and a very good Sunday morning. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ed Bloodsworth with WKRG News 5. Had a bit of a break here during the holidays, but good to be back with you. We're going to talk this Sunday about this severe weather threat that we're going to experience tonight. Let's go ahead and first get off the bat. This is a low threat of severe weather, and overall much lower than what we saw last weekend. Of course, we had those tornadoes touch down. We had some wind damage as well. This does not appear to be that kind of event for a couple of different reasons, which we'll explain here shortly. You'll note the timestamps at the bottom right of the image, so you'll know when this video update was recorded, so you can refer to it as you roll through your Sunday. Let's take a look at the overall weather pattern. If you've been watching the national headlines, where there's a major winter storm that's developed here across the Central Plains. It's now stretching across the Midwest into the Kentucky and Tennessee River valleys, and that will all be pushing east, bringing lots of freezing rain, ice, and snow, and some of that quite heavy. In fact, blizzard warnings have been issued for parts of the Central Plains. Now, you look at the system as it is in terms of its precipitation. We have all that blue, which is areas of snow. We have that area of pink where icing is ongoing. We've had a lot of freezing rain issues across poor areas near Kansas City in the last 24 hours. Now St. Louis getting in on some of that wintry mix. Now, what we are concerned about with this storm is the thunderstorm threat. You can see a line of thunderstorms, a thin line that's now developing across Arkansas and Texas. We've also got some scattered rain across our stretch of the Gulf Coast, well out ahead of the approaching cold front. This is the Storm Prediction Center's severe weather outlook for Sunday and continuing through Sunday night into early Monday. The main area of concern is this area of yellow and orange. That is the level 2 and level 3 severe weather risks, respectively. The main sort of bullseye here would be over the Mississippi River, parts of Arkansas, northeastern Louisiana, including Monroe, as far east as Jackson, Mississippi, as well. And that yellow area extends all the way to the Alabama and Mississippi border north of our area. Here's a look at how this will all kind of shape up tonight with our predictor. All that wintry weather stays well to the north, nothing to get too excited about there. We will continue with these scattered showers through the day. We do not anticipate a severe weather threat really through most of the day Sunday. If we get a severe weather threat to develop, it'll actually come late tonight. We're thinking now after 9 p.m., maybe closer to 10 p.m., and it'll come with this vigorous line of thunderstorms as it progresses from west to east through the night. And you'll notice as we start getting past 8, 9, 10 o'clock, we start seeing that line start rolling in. But you'll also notice at the tail end of this forecast model that this starts to weaken considerably as it starts to cross into Alabama. And the main reason for that, this isn't one of those situations where we don't have all of the ingredients coming together for significant severe weather like we had last weekend. What we have here is the big upper level spin. You can see that there in the upper left part of the screen. All of this orange and yellow here along the Gulf Coast, that's storm energy. And that is the one limiting factor with this. So you'll notice as we start progressing this forward, all that energy is fairly maximized over the Mississippi River. That's why that severe weather threat is a little higher off to our west. But as we start getting closer to our neck of the woods, notice how a lot of that instability just starts to fade away. So this is what we call a low cape, high shear environment, low storm energy, but there is enough wind shear where you could get storms that get some maybe rotating updrafts, and some of those could produce a brief tornado threat or a damaging wind threat. But that energy just remains so low as the system starts to progress. We also get the best lift to move north of our area as well. So again, not all of the factors coming together for a more robust risk of severe weather. So for our area, it's a level 1 out of 5 severe weather threat. A slightly elevated risk maybe as you move into Mississippi, so parts of Greene County, maybe getting close to George County as well. But the main issues that we're going to watch tonight is a risk of a damaging wind gust, maybe 50 to 60 miles per hour, and also the threat of a brief tornado. That tornado threat is really confined, though, I'm thinking more into Mississippi. Here's a closer look at our predictor for our area and how this times out for us tonight. As we move through the day, we'll just see some of these scattered rain showers here, and this will be another thing that will really kind of keep the instability in check throughout the day. We may get a couple of thunderstorms that try to develop, especially in Mississippi this afternoon, but the chance of those going severe remains low at this time. Then we move into the evening, and again, the main severe weather threat is going to come with that line of storms, but that line will be weakening on approach to our area. So I would venture to say that it's unlikely we get widespread severe weather tonight. It just does not appear to be that will be the case. However, there could be maybe one or two storms that are within that line, that fading line of thunderstorms that comes in, that could come close to severe limits foreseeably. So based off of that, these are your storm severe weather windows for this evening. If you are in Lucedale, Leakesville, that's Greene and George counties, Washington County, Clark County in Alabama, the best chance for you to get a strong, possibly severe storm would be between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. For most of Mobile County, Jackson County, Mississippi, and central and northern Baldwin County, stretching up I-65 through Atmore, Bruton, Evergreen, Monroe County, most of Conecuh County. That is from midnight until 3 a.m. That's the most likely window when we'll see some thunderstorms move on through that could present a severe weather threat. We have the third zone here, South Baldwin County through northwest Florida and eastern Escambia County, Alabama. 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. A small window where we could get a strong storm, but I want to emphasize the farther east this goes into our area tonight into tomorrow morning, the lower the severe weather threat. So overall, we don't anticipate this to be a major threat for us tonight, but with any threat, we always have to take it seriously. So make sure you stay on top of things. Make sure you have your weather radios in alert mode tonight, and we will certainly keep you updated every step of the way. Have yourself a very, very good Sunday.